Stanford researchers just discovered the same 30-second morning ritual the Japanese centenarians use to predict their lifespan. And you've walked past your own biological age test every single day. It's hiding on your tongue. By the end of this, you'll know whether you're on track for a disease-free century or aging 20 years faster than your birth certificate suggests. Here's what makes this discovery extraordinary. In 2024, MIT's Artificial Intelligence Lab analyzed tongue photographs from 64,000 patients and achieved 98.3% accuracy in predicting biological age and all-cause mortality risk, purely from tongue coating, color, and texture. But traditional Chinese medicine physicians have used tongue diagnosis for 5,000 years as the primary tool for assessing life force and longevity potential. Emperors seeking immortality had their tongues examined daily. What ancient wisdom keepers understood intuitively, modern science has now validated at the cellular level. Your tongue is a real-time biological age mirror. If you're over 45 and serious about functional longevity, this matters more than your cholesterol numbers. Your gut microbiome is the single greatest predictor of whether you'll reach 90 with cognitive clarity and physical vitality, or decline into frailty a decade earlier. Research from the Blue Zones reveals a consistent pattern. Centenarians in Okinawa, Sardinia, and Ikaria all share a specific tongue profile that signals a youthful, diverse microbiome regardless of their calendar age. Your gut microbiome produces over 90% of your body's serotonin, controls 70% of immune function, and directly regulates inflammatory aging, what scientists call inflammaging. A 2024 Harvard Medical School study tracking 12,000 adults over 20 years found that gut dysbiosis increases biological age by an average of 15 years. Your gut microbiome is either your longevity accelerator or your aging amplifier. And your tongue displays which one it is, updated every morning. Traditional Chinese medicine practitioners recognized that tongue patterns revealed life force and longevity potential. A pale, swollen tongue indicated depleted life force and shortened health span. A thick, greasy coating signaled toxin accumulation. The body's detoxification systems overwhelmed, aging accelerating unchecked. Geographic tongue revealed immune dysfunction and autoimmune burnout. The most critical pattern, scalloped edges with tooth marks, indicating the body's inability to transform food into cellular energy. In modern terms, this is malabsorption, nutrient depletion, and cellular exhaustion, the exact metabolic profile that precedes rapid aging. Ayurvedic physicians examined tongue coating as a measure of undigested toxins accumulating when digestive fire weakens. Heavy coating meant accelerated aging. Clean tongues with thin coating indicated strong digestion and extended health span. These were pattern recognition from millions of clinical observations, identifying visible markers of biological resilience versus decline. Now modern science validates this with stunning precision. A breakthrough 2025 study in Nature Aging analyzed 1,200 centenarians across 5 blue zones. Centenarians share a distinct tongue microbiome profile with high levels of beneficial lactobacillus and bifidobacterium species. Their tongue coating was consistently thin, pink, and moist, exactly matching the optimal tongue described in ancient Chinese medical texts. Stanford's Microbiome Therapy Institute discovered that specific bacterial genera on your tongue correlate directly with identical populations in your gut. The critical finding: the diversity of these tongue bacteria predicts biological age more accurately than telomere length. Patients with thick, discolored tongue coating showed microbiome profiles identical to people 20 years older. with elevated inflammation and cellular senescence. Researchers at Johns Hopkins mapped tongue patterns to longevity pathways. A pale tongue correlates with mitochondrial dysfunction, cellular power plants failing, biological aging accelerating. A bright red tongue with no coating indicates excessive oxidative stress. You're burning through longevity resources faster than you can replenish them. Geographic tongue shows immune dysregulation and elevated inflammatory cytokines, leading to autoimmune conditions and cognitive decline after 60. What emperors sought for immortality, science now proves at the cellular level. Here's your 30-second longevity assessment. Tomorrow morning before eating, drinking, or brushing, stand in natural lighting with a mirror. Stick your tongue out fully and observe 5 critical markers. First, coating thickness and color. Okinawan centenarians consistently show thin, barely visible coating, robust digestive function, and minimal bacterial overgrowth. A thick white coating means your body's aging clock is ticking 20% faster than your actual age. This is candida overgrowth and pathogenic bacteria triggering inflammatory cascade that accelerates cellular aging. A yellow coating signals bacterial overgrowth and chronic inflammation. Inflammation is already underway. If your tongue has virtually no coating and appears bright red or shiny, you have atrophic gastritis. Your digestive fire has burned out. Cellular energy collapse, classic in those who age poorly. You're vitamin B12 deficient. Your mitochondria are struggling, and you're on the path to cognitive decline. Second, examine base tongue color. A pale whitish tongue is a longevity red flag. Anemia, poor circulation, depleted qi. Blue zone elders never show this pattern. Their tongues remain pink and vital past 90. A purple or bluish tongue reveals blood stagnation and chronic hypoxia. Tissues aren't getting adequate oxygen, accelerating aging. A bright red tongue means excess inflammation is consuming your resources. Third, texture analysis. Geographic tongue. Irregular patches with raised borders. Is your immune system attacking your tissues? This appears decades before autoimmune diagnosis and correlates with accelerated biological aging. Deep cracks indicate chronic dehydration and malabsorption. You're not assimilating nutrients that maintain cellular youth. Fourth, edge examination. Scalloped edges with visible tooth marks mean swelling from poor lymphatic drainage. This is nutrient loss and cellular exhaustion. Your body can't metabolize food efficiently. Ancient texts predicted shortened lifespan. Modern research confirms. Scalloped tongue correlates with leaky gut, systemic inflammation, and metabolic age 15 to 20 years beyond chronological age. Fifth, moisture assessment. An excessively dry tongue suggests depleted regenerating functions. Cellular repair is compromised. An overly wet tongue indicates metabolic dysfunction and insulin resistance leading to accelerated aging. Reverse your tongue's biological age to match the longest-lived populations. For thick white coating indicating rapid aging from pathogenic bacteria, start with Ayurvedic tongue scraping every morning using copper or stainless steel. This removes 75% of aging-accelerating bacteria. Combine with probiotic strains found in centenarian microbiomes, Lactobacillus rhamnosus, G, and Bifidobacterium longum. Eliminate refined sugar for 60 days. Add caprylic acid, which 2024 research confirms disrupts biofilms that age your gut prematurely. For yellow coating indicating inflammaging, use Triphala, the Ayurvedic formula Tibetan monks took for longevity. Modern validation. Triphala reduces inflammatory markers by 40%. Pair with a Mediterranean-style diet. the eating pattern of Sardinian centenarians whose tongues remain clean past 100. For pale tongue showing cellular energy collapse, rebuild digestive fire with warming herbs like ginger, cinnamon, and Korean red ginseng. All proven to increase mitochondrial biogenesis. Supplement with methylated B vitamins, iron, and CoQ10. Eat smaller meals with grass-fed red meat and organ meats. For geographic tongue or deep cracks indicating immune dysfunction, eliminate gluten, dairy, and industrial seed oils for 90 days. Ancient wisdom prescribed bone broth daily. Modern research confirms this provides collagen, glutamine, and glycine that reverse intestinal permeability and reduce biological age markers. Add curcumin, omega-3s, and medicinal mushrooms like reishi, proven to reduce inflammatory cytokines by 60%. For scalloped edges showing nutrient depletion, increase bioavailable protein and healthy fats. Add digestive enzymes with every meal. This 30-second morning ritual isn't about fixing indigestion. It's about adding decades of disease-free, functional living. When your tongue profile shifts to match centenarian patterns, thin coating, pink color, smooth texture, you're reversing your biological age at the cellular level, just like the world's healthiest elders. By monitoring your tongue and responding to its signals, you're taking control of your health span trajectory. This is biological age reversal through ancient ritual, validated by modern longevity science. When you restore your gut microbiome to centenarian diversity, you trigger cellular autophagy, your cell's self-cleaning mechanism that removes damaged proteins and dysfunctional mitochondria. You're activating the same pathways that keep Okinawan elders mentally sharp past 100. Your tongue will show improvement weeks before you feel systemic changes. It's your early warning system and progress tracker on the path to radical longevity. Check your tongue tomorrow morning. Comment below with what you observe. Subscribe for more ancient rituals and modern science to keep you strong and vital into your 90s and beyond. Your tongue just revealed your true biological age. Now you know exactly how to change your trajectory and add functional decades to your life.